Hey everyone, how you all going? I'm Onita, and today we are going to be talking about the books that I have on my mid-year TBR. So these are the top 5 books I want to read in the middle of the year. So we are looking at the months of May through to August. There's some big ones in here that make me a little bit nervous. And because of how I stacked up these books, we are going to be talking about one of those massive books. Let's just go for it, eh? The Stained by Stephen King. This book I have for my R Fantasy bingo board reading challenge thing. It's like a yearly reading challenge that the fantasy, oh my god, the fantasy page on Reddit make. So it's a yearly event. I'll leave the link to the announcement in the description down below if you want to check that out. But if you couldn't guess by the size of it, if you know what one of the squares is, this is for Cat Squasher. Oh my god, honestly, this is more like Cat Killer than Cat Squasher. Oh damn, poor cat, honestly. I don't know why they went for Cat Squasher. They could have gone for Brick. You know, like a brick of a book, because this, like, I'm not joking, this is 1,325 pages long. I believe this is the preferred text by Stephen King. It says in the beginning that it's pretty much characters, they're not behaving any differently, they're just doing extra. I think that's what he said in the foreword or the intro to this book. But this one is about good and evil, and there's a plague, and then there are these dreams, and these dreams warn of the coming of the dark man. The apostate of death has worn down boot heels tramping the night roads, the warlord of the charnel house and prince of evil. His time is at hand, his empire grows in the west, and the apocalypse looms. I love I love a post-apocalyptic story, whether it be in movie or book format. More movie format. I've seen more apocalyptic book movies. We're not talking about books right now. I've seen more post-apocalyptic movies than I've read post-apocalyptic books, so getting into this big chunker is going to be a big plus because I want to read more Stephen King. This year I have plans to read 6 Stephen King books, which is the amount of physical books I own from him or by him, so it'll be good to get this one off my TBR. This next one is a carryover from whatever month I started reading it. We have The Lost World by Michael Crichton. It is the second book in the Jurassic Park duology, and it is already so very, very different from the movie. I really don't know how to explain or even talk to you about it because it does kind of spoil the first one a little bit. I read the first one a few months back, and that is all I'm saying about it. I'm hoping to read this one. I would like to sometime soon, hopefully within like no, I'm not putting any hopes for it, but hopefully by the end of August, it'll be read, it'll be done. Now these last 3 books are books that I have planned for specific types of reading vlogs. The first reading vlog that I have planned is a 5-star predictions. Do I know my taste? Do I know my taste in 5 stars or books that I think will be 5 stars? The first one, I have at least 3 books that I would like to read for that reading vlog. The first one is The Will of the Many by James Islington, and I have had my eye on this book for years. I've been thinking about this book for years, ever since like the opening page, or the opening line I should say, which says, "I am dangling, and it is only my father's blood-slicked grip around my wrist that stops me from falling. He is on his stomach, stretched out over the rocky ledge. His muscles are corded, sticky red covers his face, his arms, his clothes, everything I can see. Yet I know he can pull me up. I do everything I can not to struggle. I trust him to save me. He looks over my shoulder into the inky black, into the darkness that is to come. Courage," he whispers. He pours heartbreak and hope into the word. He lets go. Oh my god, what do you mean? This book, I don't want to know too much about, but I think it's Roman. And I've been to Rome before and I love it. It's one of my favorite cities. So I know what this book is about, but I want it to be secretive. Like, I don't want to know too much more but I'm happy with what I kind of know in the background of my brain. So I'm kind of going into this one semi-blindly, and this book that I have in my hands is going to be for reading anticipated books, well, my anticipated books of 2026. We have The Caretaker by Marcus Kliewer, or Kliewer, however it's pronounced. There is a woman, and there is a job posting that has really grabbed her attention. It's apparently like really good money, and she needs the job because she has an endless string of failed job interviews, and she can't be picky. She has rent to pay, groceries to buy, and a younger sister to provide for, and it's only 3 days work. She is cooped up in a stranger's house, surrounded by the Oregon coastal wilderness, and there is something weird going on in this place. Like, she has to save or protect humanity from these, she has to like stop these things or whatever from getting out into the world. And then it says something about following the rights. I read a sample of this, and honestly, so very vibey. I'm so excited to get into this one. One of my most anticipated books of 2026. And the last one, because I would like to keep this video short, sweet, and simple, this last one is a fantasy romance. And this one I have put into a reading vlog for, like, it's like a experimental thing of, do I really like fantasy romance or not? I have The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. It is the second book in the Night-Born duet, and it is the, or A Crowns of Nyaxia novel. It's a series of 6 books, and it follows like a different couple each time, and it's a set of duologies with like a 6-book series, 2 duologies, which I'm noticing a few romantasy books do that. They have like a 6-book series, but it's like splits up into duologies. I have noticed that a little bit, and knowing how book 1 ends, I'm scared to get into this one. I really enjoyed the father-daughter dynamic, the father-daughter relationship that happened, or that was present or semi-present in book 1. That was really fascinating and well written for me. I'm really nervous. I think book 2 could get a little bit more political. I'm scared, honestly. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm curious to find out. And that is it. Oh yeah. Those are the books. Can we get it done, folks? I think so. I have, what, 4 months to read it? Or read them, I should say. So that is it. I am really excited for these books. Let me know in the comments if you have read any of these books and if you've enjoyed them. And let me know also if any of these reading vlogs that I have mentioned just now hold any interest to you. And I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.